another BookTube video from me, Lauren, from Lauren and the Books. And David, from David is my boyfriend.
Hello.
Today, David is going to be picking my August TBR for me. So he has the books at his, I won't say peril, what do I mean? The books at your disposal, at his choosing. And he's going to pick 10 books that I am to read in the month of August. Now, I normally read around 15 books. That's a bit of a lie. I normally read between 10 and 15 books.
Love Island's on.
Yeah. Well, Love Island will be finished soon. I'm just going over it. I normally read between 10 and 15 books. There are 3 books that I do have to read this month, however, and I will just quickly go over those before you pick. So just entertain yourself. No, you can stay in. You can stay in. So the first one is a book that I'll be reading for my book club at work, and that is Small Great Things by Jodi Picoult. I've heard quite good things about this. I've heard that it's about a book about prejudice, and I think Jodi Picoult really gets into depth with. She makes for quite. I never used to like to use the term easy reading, but like easier reading for quite in-depth and challenging topics, so quite excited about that. And then my book club online, this is this is a proof copy. This is Suicide Club by Rachel Heng, and I'm reading this for my online book club, and this says, in near future New York, life expectancy averages 300 years. Immortality is almost within our grasp. It's hell. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to reading that for online book club. And then Simon and I are going to be buddy reading. This is a proof copy, but this is The Future Popes of Ireland by Dara Martin. This is about a woman who has a set of triplets and a daughter, and she hopes that she will be the mother of one of the future popes. So yeah, that is those are the 3 books that I've definitely got to read. The rest is up to my one true love, David. So the way we're going to do it, do you want to face, or are you going to keep your back to the camera the whole time?
I'm going to keep my back to the camera.
So the way we're going to do it is that you're allowed to pick whatever you want, 10. I am allowed to veto 1, so I'm allowed to say no to 1, and also I'm not going to be doing any rereads. So nowadays my bookshelves are now arranged by, they've sort of got a bit of a mix, but David just asked me what is my sort of percentage of books that I've read to books that I haven't read, and I'd say there's probably about 10% of the books I've read on these shelves I have read. So I will say to David, no. Oh, no. Do face the forward.
Sorry,
you're very keen to get going.
I'm just looking. No, I'm just trying to get some ideas into my head.
So, so that's the deal. So, have you got any plans of how you're going to pick, or are you just going to go rogue?
Probably cut by. I do judge books by their cover.
But in this instance, you might have to judge the books by the spines, because it's the spines.
Yeah, spines. I mean, yeah.
Okay. So, but my bookshelves are arranged in sort of colour.
Yeah.
Are you going to go per colour? Are you going to try and pick one per colour?
Well, I was going to try and pick 1 per colour. How many am I picking? 10.
10.
So they're both red, really, aren't
Well, that's red and that's orange. These are both white, so that's 1, 2, 3. I've got 2 blues, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 if you include those, 9 as in black and
I might pick one of my books to read for you.
It's your go.
It's my choice, guys.
Yes,
it's my choice.
Go on then, what's your first one?
This guy.
No, he's a little... that was this. You want to read this.
Right, first.
Okay. I'll stand behind. Remember to keep always to the camera. Yeah.
Oh, definitely this one first.
Oh, you bought me that ages ago. I haven't read it yet.
So it's a graphic novel.
So the first one is a graphic novel. It is Super Mutant Magic Academy by Gillian Tamakai. Now, I have read a book by Gillian Tamakai before, which is called This One Summer. And David bought this for me for like Easter or something a while ago. Yeah. A really long time ago, and I haven't got around to reading it, so good choice. First one you've picked, you don't even remember, but this is a book that you've bought me many years ago. You bought me this when we lived in our first flat together.
No effing way.
Second flat, I think. Second flat, because I didn't do BookTube.
Lady in there.
Oh, did you? Oh. Yeah. So yes, first one, Super
Mutant
Mutant Magic Academy. Lovely. I'll put it over here.
Quite like Craving.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know if I do like Craving. No, that looks boring.
Okay.
I feel like this will go up the top.
I've read that.
Oh, bye. Oh, you've read I Call Myself a Feminist, haven't you? Thought you had. A Good Time to Be a Girl?
I haven't read that.
Yeah, that looks nice.
Okay. So the next one he's picked is A Good Time to Be a Girl by Helena Morrissey. It says here, don't lean in, change the system. This is a non-fiction book. I got this from Simon when I went to visit him in January. This was out in February this year, and this is a book that is written by Helena Morrissey. She is a city CEO. She's a mother of 9 and a founder of the successful 30% Club campaign to achieve more women on UK company boards. So yeah, I feel like it would be very, very interesting. Yeah, we'll smash that patriarchal system. So yeah, number 2. Oh God. Since we've moved here, I've never lived in somewhere where so many car alarms have gone off.
Just like 2 different cars.
2 different cars, every single day, the car alarms go off. Okay. You picked this one?
Yeah.
Okay, the next one he's picked is My Brilliant Career by Miles Franklin. Now, I have wanted to read this for a really long time, but the reason I haven't read it, David, is because I feel like it's quite autumnal. It's a very, very nice cover. It's
from Australia, though.
It's Virago, these Virago classics I've read. Oh, he's found another one. And this is about, it's a coming of age story, and it's a classic one. And it is about Sylvia. Oh God, she's 16 and she's trapped on the parents' farm in the hardscrabble Australian outback. She loves the bush, but not the toil it brings. She longs for refinement, and most of all, she longs to achieve great things. So yeah, very, very excited. This is quite the range. Oh, he's got straight on to the next one. And I've wanted to read this for a long time as well.
I like the name.
This is The Butcher's Hook, which is written by Janet Ellis. It's a historical fiction book, and it is about a girl called Anne Jacob. It's set in the summer, oh God, and it is summer, of 1763. And Anne Jacob, she meets a butcher's apprentice called Fub, I believe. And it's quite sexy and sort of just rompy and historical, and I've been very much enjoying my historical fiction recently, so I'm very much looking forward to reading this, and the end papers of this are just amazing. And yeah, so good choice, David.
So
bloody good choice.
The blue one, it's a summer book and it's set in Finland.
Lovely. So the blue book this is another one I wanted to read this year. So this is all coming together. This is another summer one. This is called The Summer House by Philip Tier. It's set in Finland, and it is about Eric and Julia and their family. Oh, this keeps falling off. Maybe I'll take this off. That's what the front cover's going to look like, but as it's a print, that can come off. David's just gasping with excitement behind me.
No.
Yeah. Oh. So this is about Eric and Julia, and they're going to a house on the west coast of Finland where they spend the summers, and it says here, from the outside they're a happy young family looking forward to a long family holiday, but under the surface and all is not what it seems. Eric's lost his job and he hasn't yet told the family. A moose is found dead in the wood, mysteriously trapped in a tree, and the arrival of Julia's childhood friend Marika along with her charismatic husband Chris, the leader of a group of environmental activists, deepens the hairline cracks that had so far remained invisible. And I had this on my to be read for the summer, so I'm very, very happy that I'm getting to read this now. Okay. So the next book that David has picked is Anatomy of a Soldier by Harry Parker. Oh God, I wonder what happened there. This is, I believe it's fiction. It is fiction. It's about Captain, I'll read, because a lot of these books I'm not going to be familiar with. Captain Tom Barnes is leading British troops into a war zone when he is gravely injured by an exploding IED. This devastating moment and the transformative months that follow are narrated here by 45 objects, telling one unforgettable story. So I believe each chapter is an object. I've heard very good things about this. Tom has read this, David, and said it was very, very good. So maybe you might even want to read it afterwards.
Maybe.
Maybe not, but maybe. That's going over there. Have you got another one lined up?
Yes.
Oh, good. Is that it?
And the Daily Express say, if you're going to read one book this year, make it this one.
I don't know if you heard David, but David's just said, he's just read a quote on here which says, if you're going to read one book this year, make it this one. I have been wanting to read this for a really, really, really long time, and I've just been thinking, putting it off basically. I don't know why. And I was going to buy the audiobook of it, and I told myself not to buy the audiobook because I owned the actual book. And this is Going to Hurt by Adam Kay. It is the secret diaries of a junior doctor. And it says here, what's really surprised me is that on one side it says Painfully Funny by Stephen Fry, and the other side it says Heartbreaking by Jonathan Ross. So a book that is able to master both of those emotions, I'm very much looking forward to. And I work for the NHS, and I've been looking forward to reading this for a really, really long time. So well done. 3 more to go, David. 3 more.
I don't know if I'm going to pick you one of these.
Well, you don't have to. It's up to you.
I'm not going to.
Okay, he's not picking me a cloth-bound classic. You can go back to other colours.
I can, can't I?
Yeah.
There's no rules.
Do you want me to help you up?
No. I need to read this one.
Okay.
Oh, you don't sound happy about that one.
Well, I don't know if I'm going to like it. So David has read this book and really, really loved it last year. This is The Impossible Fortress by Jason Rekulak. It's set in the 80s. Do you want to explain what it is, David? Do you want to stand up? Because I couldn't really tell you. You really loved this, didn't you?
I did. So it's based in the 80s, and it's follows a group of lads who tries to steal, break into a shop to buy a load of Playboys because it's got, I forget her name.
The girl is from The Wheel of Fortune or something.
Vanna White.
Yeah.
Who was like the girl with the host of Wheel of Fortune.
So what would you say, like Stranger Things vibes, like in terms of like young group of kids, or?
No, I wouldn't even say Stranger Things vibes.
It's just retro and fun.
Yeah. I like it.
So David has read that and that's one of his favourites. So 2 more, David, 2 more to pick. Is there anything in particular you want me to read that I can assist you with?
Maybe I would like to give you another graphic
I've read that.
novel. Maybe something short and sweet, just to help you along.
I've read that as well. Sorry.
Maybe not.
All of my short and sweet ones are in the bathroom.
Should we go to the bathroom?
Do you want to go to the bathroom? You don't have to.
Amazing Women in Space.
Oh yeah, I haven't read that.
Yeah, do that one.
Okay. This is the penultimate book. It is A Galaxy of Our Own, Amazing Stories of Women in Space by Libby Jackson. It's very much in the theme of these books that are out at the moment, where you have a picture of somebody and then what they have been up to in terms of their achievements and wonderfulness, and this is all about women in space. So I've been meaning to read this for a really long time. I think I picked this up at the Penguin Christmas party last Christmas. Minnie, no! Just scratching my new footstool. And I've been meaning to read this for, I feel like I've been saying that for such a long time, but when someone else picks your TBR, what I'm finding is that David's picking up a lot of books that I haven't picked up for a long, long time. So this is a wonderful thing to be doing. So yes, this as well. And then one more. Have you got it selected? Oh, the Bookshop Book. I've also been wanting to read this for a while as well.
No particular reason why.
This is the Bookshop Book by my good friend and David's good friend Jen Campbell. This is a...
That's why I picked it.
That's why I picked it. This is a non-fiction book all about different bookshops, and I got this for Christmas so many years ago. I've been meaning to read it, and I think I was perhaps planning on reading it for non-fiction November this year, but the fact that it's come out, that it's come to me even sooner, that's even better. So yeah, it's just got some great information about bookshops, which is really, really exciting. David's gone now.
I tried to get Minnie, but she's running away.
So,
I think it's a bit too hot for her.
these are the 10 books that David has picked for me to read in the month of August. I'm really, really excited to read all of them. I think I will probably start with The Butcher's Hook.
I don't think you sound excited to read The Impossible Fortress.
I'm not that excited to read The Impossible Fortress, but I'll do my damned best to get to it. Oh, actually, I can't start with The Butcher's Hook because I'm starting on the 1st of August with Future Popes of Ireland. But yeah, so those are the books that David's picked me. Thank you very much. Did you enjoy doing this?
Yes.
Was it harder than you thought?
Much. Well, the last 3 was very hard.
Yeah, but you've got definitely a nice rainbow selection of them. Whoa. So yeah, thank you very much, and I'll be wrapping up these at the end of the month. And thanks for being here, bud.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks for being here, bud.
Cheers, pal.
And we'll see you all again soon.
See, you can go grab her. No, I don't think she wants to be picked up.
And we'll see you all again soon for another BookTube video. Goodbye. Bye.